and you were just touching on it with your team and how you joined and you have 100, I think you said 190 people. And the support I get from here is absolutely, I mean, it's crazy. So and me and you had talked about this before. I wasn't recruited to EXP. I wasn't recruited. I had a lot of people that wanted me to come to EXP, and I was just pushing them off. And it was me doing my own research into EXP that got me to say, hey, we need to make this move. But the people that I know that are at EXP and that encouraged me to come here have been vital to my success and the support that they give me every day. So if there's a team, Reflections Realty Group. So Reflections Realty Group, we work with them pretty much hand in hand on everything. They have admins on their team. If I bring somebody on, their admin helps onboard. They help us with everything. So to me, that's amazing. I mean, and if I bring somebody on and then that person brings somebody on, they're all going to have my full support. I'm not just going to be here to bring them to EXP and just say you're on your own.
Right.
It's instantly to me like a state of mind, like, okay, yeah, you're at EXP now. Let me begin mentoring you, or let me help you in any way that I can. Because I feel that that's also the support that I've got since I've come to EXP, is that anybody who ever talked to me about coming to EXP has instantly become a mentor to me, including you. How many times do I reach out to you with questions? I mean, I'm texting Kathy all the time, asking her questions, stuff I don't know, or just to talk, it's just, it's just how it is. So,
and you're not on my, what they call, like, you're not on my, I didn't personally sponsor you. Someone else personally sponsored you, but you're in my family, my organization. And as far as I'm concerned, anybody in that whole organization, I'm there for them. I reach out all the time, and I want to be a support. It isn't just because I'm going to get residual income in it. It's also, we're part of a company that we all own. EXPI Holdings is the parent company for many other little companies that we've got. Success.com is part of it. Verbella, which is the host for our metaverse. There's other companies. I don't even know them all. So we are a part of all those companies. So when I help you, I'm helping the stock. And the stock is a wonderful thing that we are ownership in, that as soon as we do our first deal, we're awarded stock. And now it's vested out 3 years. So what? That's smart. It's a golden handcuff to stay, right? For 3 years. And if you cap, which our caps are small and they're fair, you cap and you do another 20 transactions, they'll give you back that $16,000 that you did in the form of stock. That's a big deal. I'm seeing so many companies right now are showing their plaques and their awards, but they're not showing that they got all their money back. That's a big deal, because they got it in the form of stock. I remember when Craig and Shelley, those are the owners of our team, the first year they capped because they had a large team under them, and they capped. 3 years later, that $16,000 was worth over $100,000. So, I mean, that paid for years of capping.
Absolutely.
I literally am paid to work at EXP because of my rev share and because of the stock awards that I've been given. I'm paid to be here, well paid to be here, versus when I was at like Remax, we were paying $30,000 a year, and that was 7-8 years ago. So imagine what that would be today. That's just money going out. And that's another reason that a lot of people are looking at, they're considering it when they're looking at their firms that they're at. They're saying, man, I'm writing big checks to my firms. And I'm training all these people, and they're going. What if you didn't have to write those big checks? And what if you could empower them and let the birds fly, and you still made an income stream? That's what you get at EXP.
And I mean, that encourages me all the time to keep pushing too. I mean, when I was at that point where I was like, okay, I need my 20 transactions now. I've already capped. Now I need my 20 transactions. I mean, it pushed me harder just to just to go. I want those 20 transactions. I'm one of those people that just likes to have goals in front of them and just see them dwindle away. I mean, I love that. So seeing the opportunity to make all of that money back that I've put in.
Yes.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do that? I mean, $16,000 right back into my stock, right back into stocks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It built a portfolio. It built a portfolio for me that I never had.
Yeah.
And the other fact that we could take 5% of our commission and have it go toward purchasing the stock at a 10% discount.
Yeah.
And that stock is liquid. So
Yeah.
you can liquidate that in maximum of 60 days. And so if I, like me, in the beginning, when I was first in this business, I struggled paying my taxes. So I didn't have that little pot. I was just doing all I could to survive.
Yeah.
And so I thought, when I first saw this, I thought, you know what? This could be my pot to pay my taxes. But the truth was, I started making so much more money at EXP than I had at any other company because I was learning tips and tricks I never knew about. And that was pre-rev share. It was just learning tips and tricks, all the advancements of how to do things, because everybody was sharing their gold from across the country. So you level up. And I would go to events. I would learn from different agents around the country. And so, as a matter of fact, my past 5 years, I've excelled like crazy. And I know you have too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I've only been with EXP for less than a year now. It'll be a year in May, my first year. And I mean, I've done extremely well. And I thought, I mean, despite the market challenges at the end of last year and interest rates the way they are, I mean, I feel like I've done extremely well. Adding another agent to my team, like I said, she's onboarding as we speak. So, yeah, I mean, it's just being at EXP gives me. I feel like everything that EXP has to offer is just something that I can give to my agents. I can offer to my agents to make their lives better and easier.